Good morning. I'm going to try to create a little medley of inspirational books that I have come across in the last month or so. Right now, I am reading Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. I kept hearing about it all over the internet and Facebook and all that, and I liked Eat, Pray, Love very much. So I got it. The Audible, which is highly recommended for this book. Most of my books I go the Audible route anyway because I spend an hour and a half on the road every day and not in a chair to sit down with a book. So I use this time wisely. The reason I think Audible or the audiobook of Big Magic is definitely worth a listen, and maybe the preferred method of this book, of hearing this book or reading this book, is the author herself reads it, and she is good. She reads it in such an awesome way. Sometimes I really hate it when authors read their own books because I'm like, your accent. I know, I'm judgy and hypocritical, whatever. I've got an annoying accent too. But my annoying accent has a hard time with other people's annoying accents sometimes. But she's fantastic, so highly recommend. The reason I am bringing this up at this moment is she just made a point in the book that I'm listening to right now. And I had to stop and hit record here. In the chapter, Have an Affair, she's talking about have an affair with your creativity, whatever your art form is. And she compares it to people who are having some kind of hot and heavy affair. They will lose sleep, they will skip stuff, they will go out of their way to find time, even if it's only 15 minutes, to be with that person that they're so hot and heavy and mad and passionate about. She said, have an affair with your art. Instead of looking at it as this scary, overwhelming, burdensome obligation that you have to feel like block out a ton of time for, don't do that. Just get up in the middle of the night or steal away for 15 minutes, make an excuse. It's just awesome. Another tip, and this is the actual one I wanted to bring up instead of the have an affair tip, is she said when this famous writer she mentioned, and I forgot his name, 18th century writer, when he would find that he was having a writer's block moment or he couldn't get there, he would act as if, and you've heard this probably from other like self-actualization gurus who try to teach us how to live our best lives, and they say dress the part, act as if. He would put on his finest clothing, his powdered wig, all this stuff, and then sit back down to write, and suddenly the stories and the message and inspiration would come to him. The whole book talks about creative genius, and it can be anything from art to music to song to Book of Shadows. She didn't say that, but I think we can infer that. It's like an entity. And if you want that entity to come to you and to visit you and to inspire you, you have to woo it. If you sit around complaining all the time that I'm no good at this, I don't have time for this, it's not going to come to you. It's sort of the law of attraction. You have to allow these things to come to you. Wishing for them and putting your intentions out there is not enough. That's step one. But step two is the one that they say most people, they foil themselves because they don't allow it. They don't turn things off. Turn off the internet. Turn off everything around you that's distracting you. Be quiet and let it in. And I am extremely guilty of this myself, but I gotta tell you, good things have been happening lately. And this goes along with that video that Molly put out. Can I just say, Molly girl, I just want to spend like a weekend just being near you. You are so cool. Your creativity and your vibe and your energy, girl, it just jumps off the screen and slaps me in the face. And I love it. And when she had her Book of Shadows video that she just put out like less than a week ago, I've watched it 5 or 6 times already. And then I went and started watching a lot of other people's, and the inspiration was just woo all over. And then I start listening to this book, and it's just, you know how it is? You get into this whole flavor of the month, and suddenly everywhere you look, there's someone talking about that thing you're thinking about. I love that so much. This subject is so exciting. For now, I got to say bye because phone issues. Joanna, I feel you on that one. Getting it from the phone to iMovie on my computer. I have been known to lose half a day or more trying to do that. So, no. Anyway, talk to you later. Love you.